Top 10 Most Overrated Tourist Attractions. Hello everyone, I am Smith. In this video, we will talk about top 10 most overrated tourist attractions. So let's start the video. Gradually and with fingers crossed, we're starting to get back to normal, even as the COVID-19 Delta variant threatens additional lockdowns. The world is opening back up to travel, and one thing we can all use is a vacation. But with travel comes a decided downside: the dreaded tourist trap. Here are 10 to avoid at otherwise wonderful travel destinations. So these are the list of top 10 most overrated tourist attractions. So, let's dive into it. 10. South Beach, Miami. The problem with South Beach isn't that it exists, it's that it's the most noteworthy tourist attraction in an absolutely amazing city, and is a garish, trashy trap. South Beach marries the worst of Florida: egg hoardy, tacky, violently drunk, with the worst aspects of mass tourism. 9. Forbidden City, Beijing. On paper, the Forbidden City has an impressive resume. Lying at the epicenter of the enormous metropolis' famous ring roads, the 72-hectare area is dotted with imperial residences, ornate gardens and traditional temples. So named because no one could enter or leave its walled confines without the emperor's permission, the Forbidden City was initially constructed in the early 15th century. 8. Checkpoint Charlie, Berlin. Perhaps no symbol in modern history better exemplified the value of freedom than the Berlin Wall. Following World War II, the city was partitioned between the four major victorious allies, the US, UK, France and the Soviet Union, and since Berlin sits squarely in eastern Germany, the US, UK and French sectors became an island of Western freedom surrounded by an Iron Curtain. The result was predictable: East Germans used Berlin as a vehicle to flee to freedom. 7. Old Town, Montreal. Many world cities feature charming old towns. The Alfama district in Lisbon, Gamla in Stockholm and the narrow streets of Lower Manhattan all have a nostalgic romanticism that, while perhaps a touch touristy in parts, retain the sort of authenticity that make travel so rewarding. 6. Guinness Brewery, Dublin. Touring breweries, wineries and distilleries can be immersing ways to discover a region's culture and cuisine. Everything from wine tasting in Tuscany to whiskey sampling in Scotland to brewery tours in Belgium are inviting, interesting and joyfully intoxicating. 5. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Many a visitor to Florence, Italy has made the fateful decision to book a day trip 100 kilometers west to the small city of Pisa. Population 90,000. There, they looked at an old, slightly ASCII structure for a few minutes, and then did a broken bar. What exactly? People don't pose for marginally amusing photos featuring the Leaning Tower of Pisa because they're actually funny. 4. Times Square, New York City. New York City's most famous place name is so devoid of anything interesting that a list of best things to do in Times Square is headlined by Bryant Park, a broken bar which isn't in Times Square. The cheesy souvenir shops, disgusting chain restaurants and Disneyland as cartoon characters peddling $5 photo ops make the area's peep show and porn theater past look downright sophisticated. 3. The London Eye, London. The mid-1990s decision to build what amounts to a permanent state fair installment on the bank of the Thames River probably went something like this. Despite basically being a €25 per person carnival ride in a city of incredible landmarks like the Tower of London and the British Museum, the London Eye, whose myriad detractors call it, what else? The London Eye Soiree attracts about 3 million riders per year. 2. The Blue Mosque, Istanbul. Judging from its history, the Sultan Ahmet Camille, better known as the Blue Mosque, seems like an itinerary must. The 400-year-old, 13-dome, 8-minaret behemoth has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1985, and since it's an active house of worship, there's no admission charge. So kick off those shoes and cover your heads, ladies, and let's step inside. 1. The Eiffel Tower, Paris. The official tagline for Paris' skeletal skyscraper is "There's no feeling like it." And that's true, ear-broken bar, if that feeling is abject boredom mixed with regret at wasting several hours better spent elsewhere in the city of lights. Hell, the ashen ruins of Notre Dame are more appealing. The Eiffel Tower is a wrought iron lattice tower on the Champ de Mars in Paris, France. It is named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel, whose company designed and built the tower. So these are all top 10 most overrated tourist attractions. If you like this type of content, then please subscribe us for more informative videos. Till then, bye.